The pre-launch payout checklist. 8 things to confirm before your first sale goes out. Skip the panic entirely. Run through this 8-point checklist before you share your store. Fan link so your very first payout arrives on time, every time. Most payout problems don't happen because a payment processor is broken. They happen because someone shared their link before finishing setup. A bank account field left blank, an ID upload skipped, a name typed differently in 2 places. Any one of these can freeze a payout the moment your first buyer checks out. The fix isn't a troubleshooting guide you read in a panic after a sale gets stuck. It's 10 quiet minutes before you ever post the link. This is the checklist to run through before launch day, so the money from your first sale lands exactly where it should. Exactly when it should. Why pre-launch checks matter more than post-launch fixes. When you create your store on store.fan, payments never sit in a platform-owned wallet waiting to be withdrawn. They go directly to your connected Stripe account or your PayPal email, the same way any direct payment processor works. That's great for cash flow. But it also means the entire payout chain depends on details you enter once and rarely revisit. Your bank routing info inside Stripe, the identity documents Stripe's compliance checks require, and the business details that need to match across every field. Get those right before the first sale, and payouts are boring, which is exactly what you want them to be. Get one wrong, and a completely legitimate sale can sit in limbo while you scramble to figure out which field broke it. The good news is that every single item on this list takes minutes, not hours, and none of it requires guesswork. Stripe and PayPal both tell you clearly what they need. The trick is doing it now, deliberately, instead of discovering the gaps reactively after a buyer has already paid and is refreshing their inbox waiting for a download link. Bank account or debit card added inside Stripe. Not just connected, but with a specific payout destination saved. Identity verification documents uploaded. ID and business documents if you registered as a company and marked as approved, not just pending. Legal name, address, and date of birth entered identically to your ID. No nicknames, no shortened addresses. Business type selected correctly. Individual sole proprietor versus registered company. And matched to your tax details. Payout currency set to match the currency you actually want deposited, especially if you sell in USD but bank in another country. PayPal email double-checked for typos if that's your chosen payment method. A single wrong character sends money nowhere. Payout schedule reviewed, instant versus standard rolling, so you know what pending actually means when you see it. One small test purchase completed end-to-end, checkout, delivery email, and payout showing up as expected in your dashboard. The 2 steps everyone skips, and shouldn't. If you only have time for 2 items on this list, make them identity verification and matching business details. They cause the overwhelming majority of held first payouts. It's tempting to connect Stripe, see the green checkmark, and assume you're done. But connected and verified are different states. Stripe frequently allows you to start accepting payments before verification finishes, which means your storefront can look fully live while a payout is quietly waiting behind the scenes for a document review that never got submitted. The matching details step is subtler and just as common. If your Stripe account has your legal name as Jonathan Reyes, but your ID reads John A. Reyes, or your business address is entered as an abbreviated street name that doesn't match your registration paperwork, verification can stall indefinitely without an obvious error message telling you why. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple. Open your ID or business registration document side by side with your Stripe settings and copy the details character for character, rather than typing from memory. 5-minute gut check. Log into Stripe right now and look for any banner, badge, or email mentioning verification needed or more information required. If you see one, resolve it today, before it's attached to a real customer's payment. Currency, country, and the mismatch that quietly delays money. Selling globally is one of the best things about a single link in bio storefront. A buyer in London and a buyer in Manila can both check out on the same store fan page. But your payout currency needs to be set deliberately, not left on a default that doesn't match your actual bank account. If you price your digital downloads in USD but your bank account is denominated in a different currency, Stripe will convert at checkout or at payout depending on your settings, and small conversion mismatches can make your first deposit look short compared to what you expected. Not because anything is wrong, but because nobody confirmed the conversion path in advance. Run a real test purchase before you post the link. Every other step on this checklist confirms that a field is filled in correctly. This one confirms the whole chain actually works together. Checkout, instant delivery, and payout in that order. Buy your own $1 digital download or a heavily discounted product using a discount code with a card or PayPal account that isn't tied to your business. Watch for 3 things: the on-screen download link appearing immediately after payment, the same link arriving by email within a minute or two, and the transaction showing up in your Stripe or PayPal dashboard as a completed charge rather than a pending or flagged one. This single test catches problems that no amount of settings review can: a broken product file, an email that lands in spam, a checkout field that's misconfigured. It's the same instant, automatic delivery your real customers will experience, so testing it isn't optional homework. It's the closest thing to a dress rehearsal you'll get. If you want to see what a fully polished storefront looks like before your own goes live, a live example store is worth a scroll for layout and flow ideas, not just payments. The best payout troubleshooting guide is the one you never have to read, because you already did the checklist that made it unnecessary. What this checklist protects you from later. It's worth being honest about what's actually at stake. A held first payout isn't just an inconvenience. It's the moment a brand new customer decides whether they trust you. If someone pays for a course or a coaching call and the confirmation email is delayed because your account was still pending verification, that's the first impression of your brand, not a footnote. Creators who treat setup as a formality to finish later are the same ones posting in forums 2 days after launch asking why their money is stuck, when the honest answer is that a document upload was sitting unfinished the entire time. Running this checklist before you ever share your store fan username link means launch day is about excitement, not troubleshooting. It also means every dollar from your first real sale reaches your bank account on the schedule you expect, whether that's Stripe's standard rolling payout or an instant option if you've enabled one. Paid plans remove platform fees entirely, so what a customer pays is what flows through to your payout minus only your processor's own standard rate. One more reason to make sure the pipe carrying that money is fully open before you turn on the tap. Key takeaways. Almost every delayed first payout traces back to one of 8 fixable setup gaps, not a processor glitch. Identity verification and matching business details are the 2 most commonly skipped steps, and the 2 most likely to hold a payout. Confirming your payout currency and destination account before launch avoids awkward mid-sale corrections. A 5-minute test purchase catches problems while the stakes are 0, not after a real customer is waiting. Paid plans on a ref pricing store. Fan route money straight to your own Stripe or PayPal. There's no platform wallet holding funds, so your setup is what determines your payout speed. Start your creator store free at store.fan.